Okay, folks, I have an awesome story for you today called How I Became a Pirate. It's written by Melinda and it's illustrated by David Shannon. Now, if you've ever read any of the books, know David. This is the same man who wrote and illustrated those books. So the illustrations are going to be a little bit similar. I want you to look at the cover. And as you look, be thinking about what you know about pirates. That way you can get into your background knowledge, and I'll help you to understand the story a little better. This story is also a fantasy. We're going to do a quick picture walk. I see a boy here with a wooden sword. Looks like he's got a pirate's hat made out of a newspaper. Ooh, what do you see right here? Sandcastle. Looks like they're at the beach. Look at this kid. What do you think he's saying? Are they noticing him? Who do you suppose this is? All right, those are just a few of the pictures, and let's get started on the story, How I Became a Pirate. Pirates have green teeth when they have any teeth at all. I know all about pirates because one day when I was at the beach building a sandcastle and minding my own business, a pirate ship sailed into view. I knew what it was because its flag had a skull and crossbones on it, and because I could hear the pirates singing, "Hey ho, blow the man down." They were a little off key. I tried to tell Dad, but he was busy setting up the beach umbrella. I tried to tell Mom, but she was busy slathering my baby sister with sunblock. So I went back to my sandcastle, but I kept an eye on the pirates. By then, they were rowing to shore. When they landed, the head pirate climbed out of the boat and yelled, "Ahoy there, matey! Be this the Spanish Main?" "No," I said. "This is North Beach." "Shiver me timbers," the pirate said. "We must have taken a wrong turn at Bora Bora." Look at these pirates here. He walked around my sandcastle, he looked at the moat, and then yelled to his crew, "He's a digger, he is, and a good one to boot." "A good one to boot," they all agreed. "What be your name there, matey?" the head pirate asked. "Jeremy Jacobs, sir," I told him. I wonder why pirates are interested in the fact that he's a good digger. "Well, Jeremy Jacob," he said, "you're looking at Braid Beard and his crew. We've been needing a digger like yourself. We've a chest of treasure to bury." "Aye, treasure," the others shouted. Oh, so we kept reading. We found out why they wanted a digger. "You're coming with us," Braid Beard told me. I didn't think Mom and Dad would mind, as long as I got back in time for soccer practice the next day. Does he look scared? Doesn't seem scared to me. That's how I became a pirate. Look at the picture here. He looks real excited, doesn't he? Ooh, look at all the treasure that they found. Wow. As soon as we were on board, Braid Beard showed me the chest of gold and jewels. "Got to find a safe place for this here treasure. It's high time we were off," he announced. "We're off," we all shouted, and then we set sail. There was plenty to do on board. The pirates taught me to sing sea shanties, the louder the better, and to say real pirate stuff like "landlubber" and "scurvy dog." By dinner time, I could speak pirate perfectly. I also learned pirate manners. Braid Beard pounded his fist on the table and yelled, "Down the hatch, me laddies!" "Down the hatch," we all shouted. Braid Beard gulped his food and said, "Hand over the meat." "The meat!" we all roared. Nobody told us to finish our spinach. There wasn't any. Or to chew our carrots up. They weren't allowed on board. We talked with our mouths full and nobody said please or thank you. He's learning to live like a pirate. Looks a little wild to me, but looks like he's having fun. Ooh, look. Looks like they're playing soccer. And what is this here? After dinner, I tried to teach the pirates to play soccer. Braidbeard kicked the ball and yelled, "Arg, sucker! Arg, sucker!" the crew yelled. Then everybody dove for the ball at once and it rolled right off the deck. "After it, me hearties," Braidbeard commanded. "After it?" we all whispered. Why do you think they don't want to go after it? We fought over who would get the ball, but it didn't matter anyway because a shark came along and swallowed it in one gulp. So much for soccer. By now it was past my bedtime, but nobody tells pirates when to go to bed, or to take a bath, or to brush their teeth. Maybe that's why their teeth are green. Pirates sleep with one eye open, just in case. And they don't change into pajamas, unless they want to. Pirates don't do anything they don't want to, except for maybe swabbing the deck. I wanted to be a pirate forever. But when I found out what else they don't do, I couldn't stay awake any longer, and so I asked Braidbeard to tuck me in and read me a story. "Tuck you in?" he bellowed. "Pirates don't tuck. No tucking," the crew cried. And the only thing they had to read was a map. "Don't you have any books?" I asked. Braidbeard looked confused. "Books?" I didn't even ask for a goodnight kiss. I'm thinking his feelings about this are changing. At first he loved it, but I'm wondering if Jeremy still likes being a pirate. It wasn't easy to fall asleep without a story, but I was finally dozing off when a storm broke. Thunder boomed and lightning flashed. I tried to hide under the covers as waves slammed against the ship, but I kept falling out of my hammock. I couldn't find anyone in the cabin. They were all on deck. "Lower the sails!" Braidbeard shouted. "Batten down the hatches!" Everybody ran around yelling and lowering and battering. Nobody had time to sit close and tell me it would be over soon. Nobody even noticed me. I decided that I didn't want to be a pirate after all. Just then, flash, crash, crack, lightning hit the mast and split it right down the middle. "What'll we do?" yelled one of the pirates. "We'll have to go back," cried another. "But the treasure!" yelled Braidbeard. "Where will we bury the treasure?" I stepped forward. "Maybe I can help," I shouted over the wind. "I think I know the perfect digging spot." I wonder what spot he has in mind. Look at him leading the way. This pirate's carrying this huge trunk on his back, and I see a treasure map. Jeremy Jacob's backyard. And X marks the spot. When the storm was over, we rowed back to shore and buried the treasure. We drew a map so we could find the treasure again, but I don't think I'll need it. After that, the pirates repaired the ship and got ready to set sail. Before they left, Braidbeard handed me a flag and said, "You make a fine pirate, Jeremy Jacob. Guard that treasure well. We'll be back to get it soon enough." "Soon enough," the crew shouted. "And if you ever need us," Braidbeard added, "just run the Jolly Roger up yonder pole." "Up yonder pole," the others shouted. And maybe I will. But not today. I have soccer practice. Look at his soccer uniform. IRATES. I think his soccer team is called the Pirates. Isn't that a cool story? I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you noticed too that Jeremy Jacob, our main character, changed from the beginning of the story to the end, didn't he? At the beginning, he was excited about being a pirate and he loved it, but then when things got a little tough, he missed mom and dad and wanted someone to tuck him in and read him a story and tell him everything would be okay. So I think he had a great adventure, but I think he's really glad to be back home. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Bye.